All right, Sai. All right, good evening. Welcome to day three. Welcome to day three of the $300 in 30 days CPA marketing boot camp. If you can hear me and you can see my screen, just type you can hear and you can see. Let me be sure we can all hear and see me. All right. All right. Thank you very, very much. Okay, thank you. Okay, so sorry for the delay. I was something came up that delayed me to start. So yesterday we promised that we are doing the we are starting today with the okay, my slide. Someone said my slide is not showing, so let me be sure that my slide shows. All right. So once again, welcome to the day three of the $300 in 30 days CPA marketing boot camp. Okay, so sorry for the delay in starting today. What we'll do is for us to get started, we said it yesterday that I will start with the practicals today of everything we taught yesterday, so you can see them practically and see how you can start applying them yourself without us. You can do it on your own. So what we'll do is so that we don't delay any further, I will invite in Tamilore to take you through the practicals while I quickly attend to the urgent need I need to attend to. So once he's done with the practicals, then I'll come in and start with what we have for day three. So let me bring in Tamilore to take you through the practicals today.
Okay. Good evening, sir.
Oh, good evening, Tamilore. Thank you. Sorry to bother you. So I
No
quickly need to
problem.
attend to something. So what you do with for me is just take them through the practicals of everything we did yesterday. And once you're done, I think I should be done before then I can take them on day three.
All right. All right. All right. Thank you.
Uh,
Okay, I'll
thank
do
you.
just that. All right. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. If you can hear me, just put in the comment section that you can hear me clearly so I can quickly do a quick rundown of all that has been done and run you through the practical steps as well. So if you can hear me clearly, just put in the comment section that you can hear me. I want us to get started. I know we are a bit behind schedule, so I just want to be sure everyone can hear me. Okay. I can see you guys can hear me. You guys can see me as well, right? Okay, perfect. So I wouldn't waste any time and I'm just going to jump right into it. So the first things first that I'm going to tackle is this. Remember that when you guys were going to sign up for this boot camp, I promised you a bonus. Who remembers, right? Remember that I promised you guys a bonus back then, right? So now I know you've not gotten the bonus, and some of you are probably wondering where is this bonus, right? So I am going to be sending access to the bonus to the group after today, right? So the bonus to the will be sent to the group, like all you need to access the bonus will be sent to the group probably like later today or tomorrow, so that way you can access the bonus. So I have not forgotten about that bonus, and that bonus is what, at least 50,000 naira, and I'm giving it and handing it over to you for free. So that's my own gift. Like, it's a gift from me to you guys for deciding to show up for these 3 days. You see, we didn't put it in day 1 or day 2 because we know that some people will not come for this day 3. So we want to ensure that it is only people who show up that get this reward, right? So that's very, very important. So also, over the last 3 days, or last 2 days rather, you will see that Mr. Michael has walked you through this process called CPA marketing, and you guys have now begun to understand how the whole business works, right? And he has shown you a lot of things, from like signing up with Get Response, the brokers, and all that. But remember, we have just one goal for joining this bootcamp. What's the goal? Just one single goal. We want to learn how to make $300 in 30 days. Yeah, I know Mr. Michael has talked about a lot of opportunities that comes with CPA and all of those things, right? But the truth is that if we want to achieve our goal, it is simply for you to make $300 over the next 30 days. And the easiest way for you to make that is through Get Response. Through Get Response, right? By simply promoting Get Response as your CPA product. So I'm going to share my screen as well. So I'm just going to share my screen. So let me know if you can see my screen, and I would be good to go. Let me know if you can see my screen. Just put it in the comment section if you can see my screen. Okay. Let me know if you can see my screen, please. Let me know if you can see my screen before I start going in depth. Okay. Okay. I can see, you guys can see my screen. Okay. Perfect. So whenever you want to do this $300 in 30-day concept with Get Response, I say there is like an 8-step process to make money from Get Response, right? It's a simple 8-step process anyone can follow. And the first and easiest part of this process is this: you need to understand what Get Response does, right? So I'll be typing it so everyone can see it. So you need to understand what Get Response does. So the first thing, and where a lot of people make mistake when it comes to succeeding with Get Response, is this: they don't even understand the product or whatever it is that they are trying to promote, right? And if you don't understand something, you can't promote it successfully, whether you like it or not. So the first core thing you need to do as a person today, if you're going to make that $300 over the next 30 days, is actually understand what Get Response does. So we'll just go on Get Response sites, right? So I'll just go to Google and just go to getresponse.com, right? So we'll just go to getresponse.com, and you can see my screen, right? This is what Get Response does: email marketing and beyond. So if you want to have a full understanding of what Get Response entails, right, click on this top of the page, right? You see this place that says products, right? So you can see these are the things they do: email marketing, autoresponders, AI email generator, website builder, landing pages, market. They do all of those things. But for you, as someone who wants to use this opportunity to make $300 over the next 30 days, all you need to pay attention to are these ones: email marketing, autoresponders, and landing pages. Once you can do these 3 well, you would be good to succeed with Get Response CPA marketing, right? Super easy right now. So now, we've talked about that. I know Mr. Michael gave an assignment a few days ago where he talked about how you guys should actually go and open an account with Get Response, right? Opening a partner account. If you've done it, just put in the comment section that I've opened a partner account. So I want to understand. If you've done that, let me know. If you've opened a partner account with Get Response, let me know. Okay, so now the next step in this 8-step process, right, to make money with Get Response, I mean $300 in 30 days, is to simply create a Get Response partner account. All you need to do is create a Get Response partner account. And how do you do that? I'll open up this tab again, and all you need to do is head on to Google and type Get Response partners. Get Response partners. Type that on Google, right? So once you type get response partners on Google, this page will pop up, right? Now, once you click on this page, it will tell you to log in to your account. So I have an account with Get Response. If you don't have an account, then you have to sign up, right? So you can click on the sign up button here, and then you can see Get Response affiliate program. Remember something in this thing, Get Response has two different types of affiliate programs, right? But the one you are doing is this one, the affiliate bounty program, right? Because this is the CPA due they have. And you can see it, upfront commission of $100 per person who signs up with Get Response using your link, right? So now we understand that Get Response is an email marketing platform that you can use to build simple websites and help people with personal brands or small businesses build out their sites, collect details of their customers, right? Those are the core things that Get Response does. And when you sign up any of those people, you only need 3 of them over the next 30 days. It is so easy to get 3 people, right? Now, when you get these 3 people, you get $100 for each person that signs up on Get Response with your link. And at the end of 30 days, you would have made $300 by just doing 3 people, right? So that is that about that. So you sign up with Get Response, and then basically once you sign up with Get Response, of course, you fill out all of your details. So I wouldn't be trying to fill out the details and all of those things, right? So I'll just come in. Let me just do this. Get Response affiliate sign in. So I'm just going to sign in so you can see what it looks like, right? So I'll sign into one of my very old Get Response accounts. I don't even use this anymore. Affiliate partners panel. So okay. So you can see this is the login page, right? Now we've logged in and you can see. Now, once you've logged in to Get Response, all you need to do is scroll down. And once you scroll down, you see this place that says Bounty Program Link. This is the link you need to copy to get your own affiliate link, right? With Get Response. Simple. Now, once you've copied this link, what exactly do you want to do with this link? Because this link is useless if you don't get people to sign up with it. And that takes us to our third point that I would be noting on this board right now, right? The third point is this. You need to identify people or businesses who do not have a solid online presence or website. So you need to identify people who have personal brands or businesses who do not have a solid online presence. So I like to do an experiment with this. And the experiment I like to do it using I like to do it using what's it called? Twitter, right? So I would use Twitter as my main example. So now this is Twitter, right? Now, once you come on Twitter, we want to identify people who do not have solid online presence or websites, right? Simple as it sounds. So the first person that has come up on my page, his name is Wale Adeyemo, right? Now you look at this person, right? And see this person has a link. So you can see this person he works at Zackrack something, right? So if you click on this person's page, it brings us to this site, 404 site. So that means this person does not have an active website. Now, this person is someone you can actually reach out to because now it shows that this person does not have a website, but you can see he constantly puts out posts. So that means he has a personal brand, right? So you want to help people like this build a simple website with Get Response and help them collect data of their people. Now, look at this person called Dr. Ola Brown. She's very popular on Twitter. You can see she has about 242,000 followers. I'm even just noticing this as well. So you can see she has 242,000 followers, but she doesn't have a personal website. So you can reach out to someone like this and say, hello, Dr. Ola Brown, I noticed this. You see the cold DM templates Mr. Michael showed you yesterday, right? And then you want to reach out. So identify at least 20 people like this every single day. Like if you scroll through Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, any of the social media platforms, and you go through different people's profiles, right? You would see that a lot of people don't have personal websites. And these people are trying to build personal brands online. Or you see all of these Instagram vendors that are selling shoe, bag, and all those things, right? all of these people don't have what's it called, they don't have like a simple business website. And what you want to do, what you're offering and bringing to the table for them, is simply to help them build their site so that they can actually get better for their business, and their business would grow. And once they also build a list of customers, I mean an audience list, it becomes easier for them to reach out to their prospects and sell to them more in the future, right? So you're creating value for these businesses and ensuring that these people can grow better, and also convert more of those people that show up as customers, right? That's what you're trying to do with the whole service of Get Response you're offering to them. So now, after you've been able to identify 20 people a day over the next 30 days, that means you would have spoken to 600 people. After speaking to 600 people, it is impossible that you would not get at least, it is impossible that you would not get at least 3 of those people to sign up with Get Response. Now, once you've identified these people, it takes us to the next step, right? And what is this next step? Sorry. You need to send cold DMs. Send cold DMs to these individuals or businesses. So I'll just give a quick example here, right? Now we want to send cold DMs to these individuals. So let's go back to Twitter, right? Now I'm using Twitter now because Twitter is what I have on my laptop. It could be the same with Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, any of those platforms. I'm just using Twitter. I just want to be clear with that, right? So now let's use Twitter. There's this popular guy that I'm just going to use as an example, right? His name is Pooja. So he's a sports journalist on Twitter, right? He's a correct guy, like quite popular. You can see he has 712 followers, but this guy does not have a personal brand. And how do you know if someone has a personal brand or not? You see this link on their Twitter bio or Instagram. Click on it. Now, if we click on this guy's own, look at where it brings us to. It's loading up. You can see it's promoting a money website, right? It is not his personal brand. And this guy is someone that is big already. He's someone that actually needs a personal website, and someone that needs to actually, what's the right word? So actually start building a list of his audience on his email list. Now, you want to pitch value to him. So how do you come up with cold DMs to send to people like this, right? So there are 2 ways to go about it. I'm going to show you the 2 ways. So the first way is using what I call ChatGPT, right? Of course, everyone knows ChatGPT, I want to believe. So this is 2024. If you don't know ChatGPT, maybe you live in the bush. So let's go to ChatGPT, right? So I already did this experiment just before this webinar, right? So now tell ChatGPT, hello, ChatGPT is free. It is free. So just go to openai.com or put on Google ChatGPT, right? Now tell ChatGPT, hello, write me a cold DM to a sports journalist on Twitter, offering to build his personal website and an email list for him. So now you can see this is what ChatGPT brings out. This is the person's name. I am a web developer with a passion for journalism, blah, blah, blah. And once you read this message, right, you will see that this person, like the way ChatGPT structures it, it already makes the whole message concise and gives you good leverage going into the person's DM. Of course, don't go and copy and paste what ChatGPT said directly. You have to also still read what it has said and now tweak it to make it better, because AI, yes, it helps your work, but it is not perfect. So you want to read and improve on it. Now, once you've been able to put together a cold DM, then you send it to this person on all of the people you've identified each day. You send it to them on Twitter, right? Send it to all of these people on Twitter. So once you send it to all of these people on Twitter, now I want to show you another type of cold DM, right, that I sent recently. So I'm just going to search my email so I can share my screen and you can see it, right? Okay, perfect. So you guys can see my screen, I know. So look at this. There's this shopping mall very close to my area, and I tell people that this thing, as much as it works for online, it also works offline. So this thing is just you putting your head down and talking to more than enough people, right? This thing you're seeing here, it was me and ChatGPT that crafted it together. So there's this business, it's called Under Travels, very close to my house. So I wrote this cold DM to them and it says, "Dear manager, I hope this message finds you well. My name is Tammy, and I've had the privilege of observing Under Travels during my visits to the Billings Bridge, blah, 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 blah." And then I basically tell them how I want to help them build their digital marketing platform, right? And if they are interested, they can give me a call or send me an email. I'll paste this code DM template on the group, right? But basically, this explains that you simply send a code DM to all of these prospects that you've identified, right? Now, once you send this code DM to these people, what is our next step? Our next step is for you, remember, it's an 8-step process. Reach an agreement with that client. Remember, I said that you reach out to at least 20 people a day, right? Remember that I said you reach out to at least 20 people. No, it is not Chat GBT, it is Chat GPT. GPT. It is Chat GPT, right? Simply Chat GPT, right? So I'm just going to try to pop it up so you can see it on the screen. Chat GPT, right? So now, once all of these people come on, so once you've read out to all of these 20 people and you've sent all of those code DMs, you want to reach an agreement with these people. So now let us put there, we want to reach an agreement with these people. All of these people you reach out to, most of them would not be interested in the service you are actually telling them about. That is the honest truth. But here's the interesting part. You only need few of those people to help you reach your goal. So once some of them show interest, you simply tell them, in the case of Get Response, for example, okay, you've agreed to that I build your website. All you need to do is sign up with Get Response using my link. And once you're done signing up, send me the login of your account and I would help you build your simple website. So I know that some people are going to be asking, how exactly do I build their website? That is our next point, right? And that's what our next point is, which is provide service as promised. Now, I know you don't know how to build a website with Get Response and all of those things, right? But it is super easy to build a simple website with Get Response. It is an easy drag and drop stuff. Once an account is created on Get Response, all you need to do is just 1 second. Let me go to getresponse.com and just try to log in so I can give you a very, very simple case study, right? I'm just going to show you how it works and you can just see. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. This is just like a test. So, okay. I want to log this into my Get Response so you can see what it looks like. I'm just going to keep it really short. I don't want it to be too long. So, okay. So once you log into Get Response, okay. Okay, it's not even popping up. 1 second. Getresponse.com. It's loading the partner page, getresponse.com. 1 second, please. Okay, good. So once you get to Get Response and the customer has created an account, you simply log into the customer's account, right? Now, simply click on this product place and go to landing pages. And once you go to landing pages, of course, I'll try to make a video and send to you on the group so you can see how to build landing pages so I don't waste your time. But simply go on YouTube. It's so easy. Type how to build a website or landing page with Get Response. You see tons of videos that will show you how to do it. And in like 30 minutes, you'd have learned how to do it. Now, you build the simple landing pages for them. It is drag and drop. And once you build the landing page for them, you help them, very, very important, help them integrate email marketing and autoresponder. You would have learned that while you're building, learning how to build the website using, using YouTube, right? And for whatever reason, I will try my best as well to send you a link before the end of this week of a video that can actually show you how to build this website in case someone gets confused, right? We can't do something like that on this training. So once you are able to build the website successfully for the customer, now you've been able to complete the next step of the system, which is provide service as promised, right? Now, once you've provided the service, how many steps have we completed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Now you want to preload the client's emails. Now, remember that the reason why you're trying to get people to sign up with Get Response is this, so that these people can easily start using Get Response to, to improve their business or build their personal brand better, right? So now, once these people have signed up with Get Response, you want them to start sending out emails at least once a week. So for every client you get, help them preload at least 12 emails. So let us go back to ChatGPT, because all of these things, you can't be doing it with your head. So go back to ChatGPT again, just like this, right? And now tell ChatGPT to write you an email welcoming the subscribers, right? Now ChatGPT will write an email, and then like that and like that. Like keep prompting ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT, write an email that talks about me as a sports journalist. Of course, this is just a very, very crazy stuff, right? But like the point is that you want to come as much as possible and use ChatGPT to write emails for this your clients, your customers. Of course, the email you'll be writing will be tailored differently based on the client. So if, for example, your client is someone who sells shoes, the emails you'll be writing for them will be different for this. So it might be promotional emails like come and buy our bag, oh, come and buy our shoe, oh. Simple emails. It's simple with ChatGPT, right? It doesn't have to be very long. It shouldn't be as long as this, right? It shouldn't be complex, and it should be pretty straightforward and concise. Now, once you've written the emails and preloaded the client's emails with at least 8 to 12 emails over the next 2 to 3 months, right? Now, the next point is to get paid. And I'm sure some people are asking this question. In fact, someone sent me a mail yesterday asking this question, like, how exactly do these businesses make money if all of this, if all of these things are like, what's the right word? If they want to be paying you $100 when the client is paying $16, let's say in the case of Get Response, right? The customer only needs to pay $16, but they want to pay you $100. How do they make money? Does anyone know how they make money to pay you? If you know how they make money to pay you, just put in the comment section, I know. I just want to be sure. If you know how they make money to pay you, put in the comment section, I know. I want to be sure you're following me. Put in the comment section, I know. I want to show you, right? Okay. I know. Okay, interesting. So now, good. You guys know how these companies make money. But I'm just going to show this again for guys who do not know. And this is actually going to bust your head, because remember, our aim for holding this is to make this as practical as possible, right? Now, so I'm going to go to this account. This account you're seeing on the screen is called a BedSend account. BedSend is an email marketing tool just like GetResponse. And the only reason why we are not showing you how to promote BedSend is because BedSend does not pay well for Nigerians anymore like they used to do before, right? So it's not the best. But GetResponse pays you $100 for each person that signs up. So now, when people sign up, or when I was signing up with BedSend, I signed up with BedSend in 2022, right? Now, it was referred to me by one of my bosses, right? And when he referred me, they also paid him money. So they paid him $100 for referring me to BedSend. And I want to show you something. I'm sure everyone can see my screen, right? So you can see I signed up with BedSend 2nd of April 2022. You can see it, right? And you see, I had a 1 month free trial. But after my 1 month free trial, I started paying BedSend. Now, let us do the math of how much I have paid BedSend over the last 2 years of being with them. Please, let us do the math together. Let us do it so that you understand, for people that don't get it. Now, I paid them $69 in the first month. Let's say $74 the second month, right? Please bring out your calculator and let's do the math together. Plus 74 now, plus 74. You two, please be doing the math. I'll ask after I'm done doing the math. Plus 69 plus 77.97 plus 77.97. This is only the first page, right? Now we'll go to page 2 so you guys can see it yourself. Let's start from the bottom. So I paid plus 77.97. Please be doing the math as well. Oh, plus 77.97 plus 77.97 plus 55.37 plus 55.37 plus 55.37 plus 55.37 plus We are still doing the math of 55, 37 plus. Please, you to be doing the math. 55, 37 plus 55, 37, right? So now this is still the second page. So I want to see in the comments, how much have I paid get response so far? This is the third page. We've not done this math yet, though. But from my own end, I can see that I have paid get response. I've paid bed send at least $1,137 just in those two pages. If we add the third page, that means I've paid bed send at least $1,500 over the last 2 years of being with them, and they only paid that person that brought me just $100. The remaining money is their own. I can be with them for the next 10 years and they keep making money from me like that. So does everyone understand how these companies make money? So you can see that it's insane, because when people hear that they'll pay you $250, they'll pay you $100, they are confused. But like, these companies know what they are doing. They are paying you what we call the lifetime value of the customer, right? And that is the interesting part. And finally, just before I go, I just want to show you something, right? So everyone can see that this thing is not some fluke stuff where like they don't pay you or anything, right? So I'm just going to log into my PayPal account and show you one of the payments, right? Of course, I'm not going to show you a very, very big payment or anything. I'm just going to show you something very, very simple, right? One of those payments that I took with what's it called? From get response, right? So I'm just going to do that. So log in. So I'm trying to log in. I will get here now. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Okay. Okay. All right. 1 second. I'm coming. I'm trying to log in. I want to show you how you actually see your money, right? And how they pay you. So I'm going to still go back to somewhere in a moment. Just 1 second. Okay, custom. Just 1 second. So I'm just going to pick this date. Okay, good. So I'm going to share my screen now so everyone can see it. Okay, good. So now this is my PayPal account, right? So I'm just going to search this payment from Get Response, right? This was the last time I tried to promote them, right? So you can see I did this and you can see I got paid. Commission run. You can see who paid me. Get Response Services Inc. How much? 200 USD. I did this for like two people at that point. It was just when I first moved to Canada, just to show that this thing actually still works, right? Because of course I'm dealing more with the big players now. Like I do more of like the forex brokers. I don't do this anymore. But like I'm telling you that if you do this game well, $300 over the next 30 days is sure banker, right? You reach out to enough people and it becomes easy peasy for you, right? So now one more thing just before we end this and I hand over back to Mr. Michael, right? So let's go back to Get Response, the partners program, right? 1 second. So just going to go to my dashboard. So remember that once you get to your Get Response dashboard, right? Now you can see that what's it called? You can see your affiliate link, which is what you get here. But I want to show you something, which is your profile. So click on my account. Once you click on my account, this is after you've created an account. You will see all of these details, right? But the most important part, payout. Okay, so I think it's just 1 second. It wants me to put my tax details, but I'm just going to ignore that and come to payout again. I'm coming 1 second. Just 1 second. I'm going to show you this now. I'm going to show you this in a moment. Okay. I just want to show you how to take payments and verify your payments with Get Response. So I can hand it over back to Mr. Michael. I can see he's back and we can go on with today's training, right? So I'm going to log in now. Okay. Oh, okay. So basically, once you click on, I'm just going to still share my screen again. Sorry, I lost sharing my screen there. Present, share screen. Okay. Get response. Okay, good. So once you click on profile, right, this place, and you come to my account, simply go to payout details, right? And once you go to payout details, it gives you two payment options, right? Now, there are always two payment options to take your payment from Get Response. One is PayPal, right? So after this training, we'll be sending you a video in the group on how to create a simple PayPal account from Nigeria so you can use it to receive your payments from Get Response. The other way is this, using a domiciliary dollar account, right? Now, people use domiciliary bank accounts in Nigeria, but the process of opening a domiciliary bank account in Nigeria is a bit stressful. So what I advise is this: once you, if you don't want to use PayPal, go to this website called gray.co, right? Go to gray.co. I believe you can see my screen, and just create, it's like a simple digital bank. You can simply create a domiciliary account with gray.co and use it to take payments from Get Response if you're not using PayPal. But with PayPal, you'll be good to go. So basically, if I've been able to make this thing a little bit more practical for you guys, just put in the comment section, thank you, Tammy, thank you, Tammy, thank you, Tammy. I can see Mr. Michael is back, and I don't want to keep you guys waiting, and I want him to be able to take you guys on back again. So just put thank you, Tammy, put thank you, Tammy, and I would go back and get Mr. Michael to come take over. Just put thank you, Tammy, in the comments so we can go into today's session, right? Okay, I can see thank you, Tammy. Thank you so much, Tammy. I was able to clarify things. So thank you. I think Mr. Michael is back. Let me just try to see. Okay, yeah, he's back. So all right, so I'm just going to leave now, remove my screen. Okay, welcome back, sir.
Thank you, Tammy. I'm also saying thank you, Tammy. All right.
Just give me a moment. I think his network broke. Okay, it's back. It's back. Okay.
All right. Once again, thank you, Tammy. Okay, so we go right into today's training. I want to believe every one of us now understand and have gone through the practicals to see how it works, and you can do this by yourself on your own. So basically, it's all about lead generation and conversion. If you can generate leads, like 20 of them every day, and you know what to do to convert them, following the steps, everything that we've trained you, everything we have shared in this particular training, then you are going to succeed in getting 3 of them to sign up in the next 30 days. So we move to today's class, and that is the CPA commission payout process. CPA payout process, the payout process, because after you have done all this work, putting all the work you need to put in, a time will come, you need to cash out your payments. So we want to ensure you get paid, because I've seen cases where people will start this business and they get stuck when it comes to payouts. And that is why we have to take you through this so you don't make mistakes, especially when it comes to payout. Because that is the joy of this business. That at the end of the day, you have your money wherever you are, whether it is in naira or dollar, or whatever country you are, whether in Nigeria or whatever country, that you have your money paid out to you. So the first thing is setting up your payment accounts. And you need to understand that it is important to have diverse payment options. Most of these companies that you'll be working with also have diverse payment options. And at the very early stage, when you are coming on board, especially for companies that will negotiate with you, you should check out the payment options they have and see if you have one of them or multiple of such payment methods, so it will be easy for you to cash out when it's time for cashing out. For get response, which is one we are concentrating on because that is very easy for you to make your first $300 in the next 30 days. They use paper, they use bank wire. Like Tammy shared with you already how to get your cash out with get response. So, and as you then move on to other niches, my point is you should have different payment devices that you can use. It shouldn't be just one. Then choosing the right payment methods. You should choose the right one for you, especially just look at your own peculiar case, which payment method will work best for you and choose that one. In some cases, some people even choose bank wire. Bank wire is them sending it directly to your domiciliary account, like you open a domiciliary account, but at times with the different CBN regulations and rules, it might be difficult to like it might not be sustainable over time, especially with the volume of funds that will be coming into your account when you start scaling up and all that. So I always advise that you have something flexible, something that the government is not fully in charge of, like a crypto account, a paper account, like using a virtual dollar account, like Tammy shared the 2 day. There's different virtual accounts that you can use right there in Nigeria. So you can use all this to set yourself up. Then number 3 is verifying your identity. This is very key because most of these accounts will require that you verify your identity, you verify your information before they pay out. I mentioned this yesterday, or was it on day 1, that you should be careful, especially when you are filling the form, and ensure you put in verifiable information. Do not put information that it cannot be verified. So put in verifiable information exactly as it is on your document. Do not put information that you don't have a document to verify it. Do not put it on their site. Even if there is an error on your document, use it as it is on your document. Like for instance, my name is Michael, which is my middle name. When you spell Michael, Michael is Michael. However, some people spell Michael as Micheal. So if I have such an error on my ID card, and because my name is actually spelled as AE, not EA, and I put AE, whereas in my ID card it is EA, that can be a big problem when it comes to verifying your information, and it may affect your payout. It may affect your payout. Then keeping your account secure, your account information secure. There are some of these companies that they would on their site, there are columns where you input your account details, your account information, be it bank wire, be it Skrill, be it PayPal, where you need to put those account information and they get paid. Those particular columns or pages or drop down, they are secured. You can use it on those merchants' site. However, some of them will require you to send in invoice. So ensure you are sending it to your account officer. This is why you need to keep your account information safe. So if a company is requesting for an invoice before they pay you, ensure you are sending it to the company's address or sending it directly to your account officer, just so as to keep your account safe. I hope that is clear when it comes to setting up your payment account. What you are trying to do is to ensure that you have multiple means to receive payment, you are flexible with payment accounts, and you do not make any error when it comes to verifying, when it comes to filling your account details or filling your information, because when it comes to verification, you will need to submit verifying documents. If that is clear to you, let me see your yes. Thank you for your responses. So now we move to creating an invoice to get paid. So for the account officer, when you sign up with any of these companies, they are going to assign you somebody that you'll be engaging with, especially for companies that requires negotiation before they come to terms with you. If they require verification at the point of signing up, I mentioned it yesterday, that they will not put the payment, what they are paying you, on their page. You just need to fill the form, register. Once you register, they will send you like a welcome email. Then an account officer will reach out to you via email. And that is where the communication will start. In some cases, excuse me, in some cases, they will require that you communicate with them via Skype. That's why I said you should open a Skype account. It's a messaging platform like you have on Telegram, like you have WhatsApp. So Skype is a messaging platform. Most of these companies engage on Skype. So they will ask you to give them your Skype ID so that they can contact you on Skype so you can have a faster conversation. So this your account officer is the person I'm referring to, that when it comes to sending out invoice, it should be the person you are sending your invoice to. Now, getting this invoice ready, like I said, some will have the column where you put in your account details for payout, but some will require invoice. So because in this 3-day bootcamp, we are putting everything to ensure that after this 3-day bootcamp, you can go on your own and get these things done. That's why we are making it as practical as it can be. We are giving every of the information we have to ensure that you can do this by yourself. And especially when you are watching the replay, you are learning more and more. By rewatching it, it will be more clearer to you. So when it comes to creating an invoice, it's something simple, but I actually want to do it practically to just show you a real invoice that I've used in the past. So what I do with my invoices is I already have a template. I just edit the information inside it. I edit the information and I'm good to go. So one thing I'll also do is I'll send you this template in the support group so that you can continue using that particular template. So I use a simple Google Doc invoice. So these are different invoices that I've used in the past. So let me show you this particular one. So you can just go to doc.google.com. Docs, that is docs.google.com. That is for those people who don't even know what a Google document is. So just go there and you can create a simple invoice. However, with this format that I'm sending you, this template I'm sending you, you don't need to even create a new one. All you just need to do is to edit this one to your own request. So as simple as it is, your full name. So full name, states where the account is being opened, the country, then you are saying invoice. Now for every invoice that you are preparing, it should have a date. So this particular one was done on the 16th of May 2021, and so you should have the date you are creating the invoice. Then it should have invoice number.
Sir, we can't see your screen, sir.
Oh, you can see my screen.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
So thank you for letting me know. So what would I'll need to go back. Let me go back and ensure you guys can see my screen. All right. Thank you, Zamna, for letting me know. So what I've just done is to come to this particular invoice. And I got here by going to my Google Documents. I said some of you may have an existing Google Documents account, but even if you don't have, by the time I send you this template, because I'll be sending you guys this template, all you can just do is to edit this template. So I have this template that I use for all my previous accounts. So this is a normal Google document. This is how it looks. So there are different invoices that I've used in the past. All I just do is, because there are different companies, so what I do is, whatever company I want to use it for, this particular company name, I gave them this short code AM. This one is Blue Media. So I can just go, if I'm sending invoice to Blue Media, I'll just go to Blue Media, and that name I gave them. So you can give them different invoice name. So when you are sending to that particular company, you just put that company, you just go to that company's invoice and just edit it to that particular period you are creating invoice. So I'm showing this particular one now. So for this invoice, it's just full name. So when you have this template, you need to change this full name to your own name. Change it from my name to your name. Put the state and the country, then put the invoice date. It should be the date you are making the invoice. Put the invoice date. Put the invoice date and put invoice number. Now, you are the one giving it number. So to make it easy for you, start with 0001, 002, the next one, 003. So it will be easy for you to track your invoices and all that. All these invoices are also very good, especially when it comes to Nigeria, and not just Nigeria, generally. You should keep records, because a time may come, they may even send you maybe a message from your bank to explain where you are getting all this money from. EFCs can even ask you, how are you making all these dollars? To be frank with you, I've had cases like that where my account they will ask me questions. Where is all these dollars coming in from? So if you don't have any proof of you doing business, then how do you prove how do you prove it that you are making the money legitimately? So that's why I say keeping records are very, very good. So invoice number 001. The next time you are making for that country, that company, 002. For that particular company again, 003. That's how you do it, and you move on like that. If you're let's say, for instance, now for another company, you not to start again with 001. You don't use the same number for different companies. It has to be one number for one particular company. So for this company, at this particular invoice I'm showing you now, is 0026. So that's why I said you are getting this particular template. All you are doing is just to edit. So when you get here, you change the name, you change the date, you change the invoice number. You can easily change the invoice number. Let me change this one now. You see, I'm changing it, then change it to 001. That will be your first one. Let me put it back to my 026. Then the next is bill 2. This bill 2, you will get this information from your account officer. So ask your account officer when they request for your invoice that, who should I give me the billing address? Give me the billing information. So they will give you the information you will need to put in. So this information that I have here, I got it from my account officer. So when you get your own, you need to, all this information that I'm highlighting, what you need to do is to change it to whatever your account officer gives you. That is the company, that is the place you are billing your invoice. Then 4 should be your own information. 4 should be your own information. So you put your own information on the 4 part. Then description, marketing services. So you can leave it as marketing services. You don't need to change that one. What you are changing is the amount. For this particular invoice, the amount is $37,450. So you change it to the amount. Total, you change it to the total amount also. Then beneficiary name, you put your name. For this particular invoice, I'm taking the money with USDT. That is crypto, USDT. So this is my USDT address. Once they send this in, I can cash it out. I can do whatever I want to do with it. So just change it to your whatever, if wherever you want them to send it to, you change it to it. In creating this invoice, is it clear? If you understand it, let me see your comment. Just type yes, it is clear, it is clear, it is clear. Type it is clear. Let me be sure it is clear. Let me be sure it is clear. And like I said, I'm sharing this particular template with you. You are just changing it to your own information. All right. Thank you for your responses. So it is clear. And with me sending it to you, it will be easy for you to just keep using it. All right. So let me go back to the training slide. All right. So once that is clear, the next thing is creating a PayPal account. So what we'll do is, our time is fast spent already for tonight. What we'll do is we'll send you a video of how to create this PayPal and a crypto account. So what we'll do is send a video on how to create a crypto account and a PayPal account. We'll send that video to the group so you can watch the video and learn how to do it yourself. We'll send a practical video of that to the group so you can do that yourself. So the essence of all this is to have multiple payment options that you can give out, multiple payment options that you can use to cash out your money. Another account that you can open is a Skrill account. It's a Skrill account. Now, this particular one, let me take you to a Skrill account. So, what you would do here, just go to skrill.com, skrill.com, skrill.com. So go to skrill.com and open an account. Now, this is an account like you're opening an e-wallet, an online account. I think in Nigeria we have things like PayPal, no, not PayPal, PalmPay, OPay, and all that. So this is like an online account, but you can use it to open a dollar account. So you can just go to register. But one main thing I want to show you in this particular Skrill, and you should avoid making this mistake, is when you're opening a Skrill account, ensure that the currency is not Naira. Ensure the currency is US dollars. So change it to USD. Change it to USD. Please do not forget in doing that. Do not forget in doing that. Don't use Naira, use USD. And from your Skrill account, you can transfer directly from Skrill to your Naira account. You can transfer directly from your Skrill to a dollar account in Nigeria. But when you are opening the Skrill should be opened in a USD account. If you already have a PayPal account, you can keep using it. There's no need. I'm just telling you I'm just saying for people who do not have one. People who do not have one. So let me show you what I mean by when you register with Skrill, that you should ensure that you use USD instead of Naira. So let's go to that page. All right. So this is a Skrill account, skrill.com. Just go to skrill.com. Skrill.com. So I'm on Skrill now. This is skrill.com. Go to register. Click on register. So when you click on register, ensure that you select. So on register now, right here now, it is Naira. Change it to USD. So that's what I'm saying. Change it to USD. Don't use Naira. Use USD, since they are paying you in USD. Change it to USD. All right. I hope that is clear. Don't use Naira, use USD. So let's go back. So now, I'm not saying these are the only accounts you can use to cash out. I'm saying these are examples of accounts you can use. That's why I said you should be open to have diverse of payout options. And when you are negotiating with your account officer, you should make this known. You should ask questions. What are the payment options that they use? What are the payment options that they use? So when they tell you the payment options that they have, you can look at the ones you have and know that when it's time for checkout, it will not be for payout. It will not be like there are certain payout options that they have and you don't have it. So know this from the beginning. But if you have everything I'm showing you now, if you have, you don't need to open a new one. I'm just saying this to people who do not have. And like I said, you have a video on how to create the crypto account and paper account. Watch and follow those steps. Create one for yourself so you can use it for your payout. Now, how to ensure timely payments. This is also very key because I've seen cases where people have issues when it comes to payments. Their payments are delayed. So that's why I want to take you through this. So step number one is to understand the payment schedules. Not all of these companies I'll be working with pay at the same time or pay with the same schedule. So you should understand the payment schedule of each offer you are pushing, each merchant or vendor or company or broker you are working with. And you can read this in their terms and conditions. You can read this while you are registering. You can also find out about this from your account officer. And that takes me to step number 2, communicate with your account officer. So you should be in constant communication with your account officer. You can ask questions. As a matter of fact, your account officer is there to help you, even fight for you on behalf of you against the company, because the more you are successful, the more that account officer also gets a raise. So you should communicate to your account officer when is the payout schedule. So in some cases, there are some of these companies, their payout is automatic. Once you fill in, when you are registering and you fill in this information, they will ask you to fill in your payout information. When it is time for payout, they send it to you. For some, they will require that you move the money out yourself. So all this you should find out from the company immediately you are signing up with them, so you don't miss out your payment. Not that you'll be waiting for a payment, whereas they are waiting for you to move it to your account, to authorize it from your dashboard, because you are going to have a dashboard to yourself where you'll be seeing all your information, all the activities from the back end, like how many people are signing up, like the dashboard that I've shown you over the course of this particular program. I've shown you some dashboard of my own, so you will see the number of people who have signed up, the number of people who are qualified, what your earnings are. You can see all this. So on that back end also, if there are places where you need to authorize the money out, you should know when to go and authorize it. There are some that are automatic. That's why I said, so that you don't get confused, communicate with your account officer. And for some, when it is time for payout, they will ask that you send an invoice. It is that invoice that they will use to initiate your payout. So when they ask for your payout, for your invoice, you just prepare it and submit it to them. But you should also know their schedule. Some will pay weekly, some are paying monthly, some are paying every 6 months, 6 weeks. All this you should be familiar with it. Because if you're like, for me now that I'm working with multiple companies, you should keep you should be well informed and keep tap with all these payment schedules. But if you are starting with Get Response now, you don't need to put too much pressure on yourself. Just when they are paying. After the person make the first subscription, then you can then put in your information and they send the money out automatically to you. So number 3 is to keep a detailed record. Keep detailed record of everything you are doing. Keep all these documents. You may need them at some point. You may need them to prove your earnings. You may need them even for visa purposes. Maybe you want to travel. They ask you to show your source of income. All these documents, all this agreement, all this will come handy at that time. And if you also need to negotiate better deals with other companies, all these documents will also come in play. See what I've done with this company. See what I've done with this. Now I can also start driving traffic to you. So that is why when you are keeping your record, it is very good, because it will also be handy when you want to negotiate better deals with other companies. Then follow up with an overdue payment. If there are any overdue payment, follow up. How do you follow up? Your account officer. So make your account officer very close to you. As a matter of fact, some of this company even give resources to help you in bringing in clients. There are different free resources they have. They even have free trainings. Some of them have free trainings, so that you can keep bringing in clients to them. So take advantage of all that. Now, what you don't need to start. This is very important for people maybe getting like, all this information am I going to... There are some things you don't even need to start. Number 1, you don't need any previous knowledge or experience. Everything we have taught you in this 3-day bootcamp is enough for you to start with. All you just need to do is to rewatch all the videos and follow all the steps. We gave you assignment on day 1, do this assignment. We gave you assignment on day 2, do those assignments. Follow through everything and get your leads in. Once you start getting leads, do all the things you need to do for conversion. That's why I spent a lot of time yesterday on lead generation and conversion. Once you convert them, by this time now, I expect that all of you already have a deal, an account with Get Response. So you already have a CPA account with Get Response that will pay you $100 per sign up. All you now need to do next is, how do I generate leads, convert them, and get payout? So you don't need any previous knowledge or experience before. What all we have taught you in these 3 days is enough for you to get started. And you also don't need a laptop. You can do it with your phone. You can do everything we have shared with you with your mobile phone, smartphone. Now, another thing is, you don't need an existing list. You do not need an existing list. That now that I have a deal with Get Response, how will I get people? I don't know anybody. You don't need an existing list. Follow through everything we have taught you on lead generation, and you will get 20 leads every day. You also don't need huge capital to get started. If you are buying, you even Get Response have free domain that you can use to open accounts. But even if you are going to buy a domain name, there are sites like Nameship that you can go. Nameship.com. Name, like normal name, ship. that something is cheap, namecheap.com. If you go to namecheap.com, you can get domain name as low as maybe $1. So you don't need any huge capital to get started. Then you don't need like a marketing background that I don't know how to market before. I've never done marketing, blah blah blah. You don't need any marketing background to get started. All you just need to do is to follow the things we have asked you to do. Follow those steps. I have time sharing with you how you can also take advantage of AI, ChatGPT, to craft messages, to craft content. It's much easier now than when I started back then. So these are the things you need to start. You need a smartphone with access to internet. If you have a laptop, fine, you can use it. But if not, a smartphone is enough to start with. Then you need WhatsApp for business. I think I mentioned it that you guys should open. Now you guys should get a WhatsApp account, especially if you don't want to use your current one, you should have a new one. Have a WhatsApp account, a new one that you can use for this business. That will be dedicated to this business, because your WhatsApp status will have to reflect this particular business. Then social media accounts for your organic traffic. That's why we talked about you opening a new Facebook account, Instagram account, Twitter account to use for this particular purpose. Set it up, build it up with content for this particular purpose. Domain name for paid traffic, and this is optional, but I said you can use a free domain from GetResponse. They have those resources for free. Then lead magnets. You need your lead magnet ready. Email marketing software like GetResponse that we are talking about. Your lead magnet is the service you are offering. It is all free. So the service you are offering is a lead magnet. Use that particular as your lead magnet to get leads, and as you are getting them, you work on conversion. So in this $300 in 30-day CPA marketing bootcamp, we have covered on day one how to get yourself a deal. I want to believe that you already have a deal now, at least with GetResponse. If not, then that you have not been doing what you asked us to do. Everything the business has to do, the understanding the business model, especially with the feedback I got since day one, majority of you understand the business model. Majority of you already have a deal with GetResponse and IronFX. Then on day two, we focused on lead generation. Majority of you also, because I use simple terms to explain it, majority of you also understand how to generate leads, how to convert them. As a matter of fact, on day two, I saw some of the comments where some of you were saying you can even do more than 0.5%. Whereas I was saying even if you can do just 0.5%, you get your $300. So day three now we focus. Terminal started by going through practical steps on lead generation and conversion. And then I've narrowed down on how to ensure that you get paid, the accounts you can open and all that, invoicing and everything. Like the invoice template, we are sending it to you. Some of those accounts like PayPal, crypto, we're sending you videos on how to do that so you can get that ready for yourself. So with all this, if you take steps and start implementing, you can get your $300 in the next 30 days. So before we go on about scaling, and now you can make $5,000 per month with this same business, because we have this mystery box that I want to unveil to you guys today. So let me know, have you found massive value in this $300 in 30-day CPA marketing bootcamp so far? If you found value, you think this bootcamp has given you enough for you to make your first $300 in the next 30 days, I want you please on the comment section, let me be sure you can see clearly, like there's a clear path on what to do to achieve this $300 in the next 30 days. Because that's my goal for this particular bootcamp. If you clearly can see how to do that, let me see your comments. Let me see your comments. All right. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you for agreeing that you can see that already. You can see, especially take advantage of these vendors on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Get 20 of them. Pitch, create value for them. Get at least 3 of them to sign up. Get your first $300 in the next 30 days. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your responses. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, would you like to make $5,000 and more per month with this same CPA business? Because that's the mystery box. $5,000 or more from this same business. We are done with the $300 in the next 30 days, but there's a way you can still do this same business that can get you up to $5,000 per month. All right. So here's the truth. It is very difficult to make 5,000 per month with Get Response CPA marketing, like we shared with you. And here is why. You get paid $100 per client on Get Response. So that means you need to work with 50 clients per month for you to achieve $5,000 every month. So imagine you managing 50 accounts. I mean, email marketing account for 50 different clients. You would need to write about 8 email sequence for 50 different clients. That's about 400 emails per month. So like we have touched in this bootcamp, if you are looking to make $300 with this particular business, with this opportunity, Get Response is more than enough, because you will be handling only 3 clients, at least per month. Now, there's nothing crazy about that, because just 3 clients per month, you're managing their email, blah, blah, blah. It's easy. But things start getting crazy when you start having more than 3 people to handle. It becomes so demanding. So if you are looking to scale up to like $5,000 every month, it will be very difficult to keep up with them. And if you are also be attentive, if you've seen my main account where all this main money has been coming in for me, you will see that it is coming from the forest part of this business. Because I don't have the time to start managing 50 accounts, 100 accounts for people every month. So what I've done is to build systems that get this job done for me and pay me a lot of money than I would have done if I'm to start building email platform account for people. But what we have done with this Get Responses, for at least for you to get something from this business first, $300 in the first 30 days, and you know that, okay, I'm in business now. $300 in 30 days is how much in naira now? So that should give you something to start with. But as you now want to grow, you now want to do this consistently, up to like $5,000 and more every month, then it will be very, very difficult if you don't have a system that brings in, that will do all these jobs for you. If you don't have the resources to get all these things done, it will be very difficult to achieve that. Say, for instance, this screenshot now. On the left side now is a screenshot of, now I believe you guys know what CPA is all about now. So on this side now, you see 50 clicks. So these 50 clicks, this is within a 7-day period. You see this quick start. It's a 7 days period. So 51 people actually clicked on my link. Only 12 of them converted. Remember when we were doing lead generation, when we were looking at the funnel, looking at how many people will eventually come down the funnel and be converted. So only 12 people actually got converted. And without 12 conversion, I have $10,725 for that 12 conversions. Now, for that is for this particular period. On the right side here, this is this screenshot is from my GTB account back then. So this money came in through BD Swiss. That's one of the forex companies that I used to work with back then. You can see their name, BD Swiss. Now they sent it to euros. They converted it from dollars to euros and sent it to my euros account, $19,641. Now, this type of conversion, this type of earnings. Imagine if I want to earn this. This is for a period of 1 month. So imagine I want to earn this in 1 month, over 19,000, and this will be over $20,000 with in 1 month with get response. Would that be possible? Even with 50 accounts that will give me $5,000, it's impossible. Now imagine account that is more than 200 in 1 month. So with forex brokers, I need less conversion for much higher income, and that's, they pay the highest, and that's where I focus more of my resources and energy and time. And I'm able to do this because I have tools and resources that make the work very easy for me. And tonight, some of you will be maybe thinking, Mr. Michael, why have you not taken us through this particular one since day one? Well, the reason is because this will require some upfront capital, and it will require some resources, some tools for you to get started. But we get response. You don't need that to get started. You can just use what we have taught in these 3 days to get started and get your first $300, which is very, 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 very easy and very, very achievable. Because if you want to start, this is easy for you to start with. But for those who want to now scale, then they can now start looking at forex brokers. So take, for instance, this is one of the tools that we use. We use the Signal Room and the forex trading video. So on the left side there is a screenshot from the Telegram group where we have the signals. We post these signals. These are forex trading signals. Now, people pay like $100 every month to enter this forex trading signal, this channel. So we are giving people free access to it. And we have a 2 minutes video. This particular on the right side there, if you see the video timeline, it's less than 2 minutes. So we have this free video that is less than 2 minutes that will teach them how to trade the signals. And with that, they start making money. A total novice that can just copy and paste this signal can start trading immediately and be making money with our signal. But before we give them all this for free, they need to sign up with our broker. And once they sign up with our broker, they will have access. And you know, when they sign up with our broker and they fulfill all those terms, as we have taught you in this 3-day bootcamp, they can start, I will get paid. So imagine if the broker is paying me $500, $1,000 per sign up. So this is one of the tools that I use, one of the resources that I use to be able to make the kind of money that you see that I make. So that's what I'm saying, that for people who want to scale, it is this type of CPA that will make you scale faster and much, much easier. So who is this for? This is actually for people who want to make $5,000 and above every month. Now, for people who want to start getting massive results faster with all my tools handed to them on a platter of gold. Now, these are the same tools that I use for myself. Like for this particular screenshot you can see here now, this is also for a month period. You see this last month. This particular screenshot is for a month period, and the income here is $76,550. These are the tools that I use. You can see the conversion. So I had 129 conversion for that particular period. If you divide it by this amount, it will show you the rate of each conversion. If I quickly do a quick mathematics, 76,550 divided by 129. So that's around 600. That's around $600 per conversion. You don't get such from accounts like GetResponse. So these are the things that, so people want to scale, they can leverage on these resources, leverage on these tools to quickly get to this level. So if you fall in this category of people who want to scale or want to get faster results, then this offer that I have in store for you is what will get you there. So if you like to hear what I have for you, what this offer will give to you, you can type yes in the comment section. Let me know. Let me know if you want this particular offer that can make you scale faster. Now, just to make things clear, you'll be able to make at least $300 with this 3-day boot camp we have done. So there's nothing stopping you from doing that. This is not, if it's just the $300 you want to achieve, you have all you need to do that. And like I said, this is only for people who want to scale. And I'm sharing with you everything that will help you scale faster for those who want to scale. So I'm actually referring to people who want to do like $1,000 every month, $2,000 every month, or $5,000 every month. And these are people who want to also use the same tools that I use to make me succeed and be successful in this business, especially also for my close students, people that have gone through my training in the past. Somebody that I'm not also use the same tools and resources. But again, what we have covered in the last 3 days is enough for you, more than enough for you to make your first $300 in the next 30 days. All right, thank you. I see a lot of you saying you want me to share this offer with you. So it is what we call the Forex CPA Support Pack. It is not a new training. You already know what CPA is all about. You know how to get a deal for yourself. So it's not a training. You already know how to do that. We've done the training in the last 3 days. But it is a support pack. It is you using the tools that I have, using the resources that I use. So it is a support pack for Forex CPA exclusively. So it is the first thing you'll be getting is the Forex CPA startup program. Remember, I shared with you that I paid £250 about 7 years ago to learn this same business model. And I've invested over $10,000 in further education, in attending conferences across the world. And in this 3 days bootcamp, the focus was on how you could make your first $300 in 30 days with GetResponse. So as you know, we focus on this GetResponse and we have touched a little on Forex. However, with this startup program on Forex, I'll be going in depth and all the steps you need to take for you to get rooted in Forex CPA promotions. So information is not enough, as you know. And the main reason you will see I didn't talk much about Forex CPA is because it will require some tools, it will require some support, some resources, even from the beginning. And these are not going to come just You can't just get them anywhere. And that's why I focus on the one that is like a low hanging fruit that you can just quickly start with and make your first $300. So this startup program is, I'll go more in depth on how to get started straight up with the Forex CPA program, like the things you need to do to set up your account and get everything ready for your Forex CPA program. This particular program is the first thing you'll be getting in the support pack for Forex promotions. Number two thing that you get from this Forex CPA support pack is 6 months access to my exclusive Telegram channel, where you get Forex signals. Like I shared earlier, Forex signal is my main lead magnet for Forex promotions, because they can start making between $20 to $100 trading the Forex signals we have from the very first day, even though they don't know anything about Forex before. All they need to do is just copy and paste, and this copy and paste can be easily done with the 2 minutes video that we have. Once they watch that 2 minutes video, they can start doing the copy and paste, start making money same day. So I have access. I'll be giving people who will be taking this offer 6 months access to this same channel that we give out these signals. And this channel costs $100 per month. So what I'm actually doing is I'm giving you 6 months free. That is $600. And that is about 900,000 naira in the current exchange rate. So I'm giving you 6 months access, so that you can also use the same signal channel as your own lead magnet. It's a big resource for you. It can also be another source of income, because with it you can also start trading. And because I've seen some of my old students that also trade with these same signals and make money by themselves. And you can add your client to this same group for them to start getting it. So it is your lead magnet. Another thing we are giving out in this support pack is that your first 100 clients, will get access to this signal group for 6 months. This is the single-handedly most important reason why we're able to do the type of money we do, the type of money we make, because it is the most important lead magnet you can give anyone. This lead magnet actually attracts people with ease, because they can start making money instantly. The first day, they can start making money with it. All you just need to do, again, is to give them that video, 2 minutes video to watch. With that, they can easily copy and paste our signals. It is a no-brainer. So you will have access to give your first 100 clients. So imagine you are making, even if it is $100 you are making from each client, and we're giving you access to give your first 100 clients access to this group. That is like $100 times 100. That's over $10,000 value for you already. So you don't need to even bother yourself about how will I get signal group, because if you are going outside to get it, it will cost you like $100 per person. So imagine you now having access to put in 100 of them into our group to be getting this same free signals, the same free signals that I give my own clients and prospects. So this is part of the support you'll be getting for those who want to scale up. The next support you are getting, or resource you are getting, is the Signal Group resale access. So these screenshots are how the Signal Group looks. These are profits that people make. You may not understand what it means if you don't know what Forex is all about. But like I said, we have a 2 minutes video that will just show you how to copy and paste and make the same money anybody can make. So this Signal Group resale access that we're giving you means that, because the more successful traders you have, more people want to join. And let's say you are giving them 3 months free access. After they join, After 3 months, they don't want to leave the group because they are making money from it. So that's where you start charging them. So we are giving you access to resell the assets. So you can start selling this assets to them after 3 months, after 4 months, depending on your own offer to them. So we are giving you the right to resell this Signal group to them, at least for the first 6 months that we are giving you for free. Like I said, the startup program will show you how to start up, how to set up your startup, how to generate lead. We already taught you lead generation and conversion. In the startup program, you learn how to generate leads through this lead magnet, which is the Signal group. There are testimonials that are coming from the Signal group. You will have access to use all these testimonials also as your own content that you are posting, the content you are using for your marketing. You'll be able to use this same Signal. You see people sharing their results, how much money they have made in the first day. Let me see if I can enlarge it a bit. Okay, see this. I made mistake. I went to enter this. I went to enter the trade before I got your voice note. Have you started trade? You started trading today? He said yes, and he has made over $90 that same day. Despite the fact that he did not even enter the trade immediately. Let me show you this particular one. This is from Tamilore. Back then, this is Tamilore. See his message now. Oh, okay, time. I will just tell him to calm down. Testimonial, sir. Okay, I say congratulations. Within how many minutes of joining? He said these first guys. Okay, the first guy sent that to me. Just 2 hours. So just 2 hours of joining the Signal group, watching the video, he started making money. On the last side here is also Tamilore. I closed in profit. I was scared of going back as a novice back then in 2020. He said, I asked him how much profit. He replied, about $46 in all. Congratulations. I said, thank you, sir. This is the same Tamilore you guys are that is sharing this with you today. So this is to show you that people who are total novice can start trading the Signal that same day and start making money from it. And we are giving you access to this Signal group. It generates a lot of traffic because everybody wants to make money. Imagine you are making money from a particular Signal group. Will you want to leave the group? No. No. Then also, one of the things we will be giving you access to in this support pack is the scale-up strategy. This particular one is even to take you from making $5,000 to making over $10,000 every month. It's also in this same support pack. Because once you start scaling, the process now becomes much easier because you can start automating things. And that's what I do now. And even someone like Tamilore and some other of my top students, you can automate things. So with this scale-up strategies, what we'll be teaching you there is how to automate everything you are doing. So you don't need to be talking to anybody again. So while you are sleeping, your business is working. While you are thriving, your business is working. So I'll be showing you 3 different funnel structures you can use to optimize your ads for great conversion in this scale-up strategy that is part of this support pack. And it is possible to scale to the level, to this particular level within 2-3 months. Especially when you first make your first money from maybe organic traffic and all that. This scale-up strategy, I actually learned this scale-up strategy in Dubai. I went to a particular conference in Dubai, of a CPA conference. I paid $5,000 for that particular conference. And while we were at the conference, I was busy working on my account, working on lead generation, conversion, and all that, sitting down in the conference. And there are other top guys sitting there with me, and they were not even doing anything. I was like, you people are too rich, oh. You are not doing anything because you are in the conference. Me, as I was in the conference, I was still pressing my phone, lead generation, conversion. And one of them was like, why are you busy on your phone? You are not listening. And I'm like, I'm still working. He said, what work? I said, I'm lead generation and conversion. He said, why are you doing all that? Why can't you automate? How do I automate? Then he introduced me to these automations. And that was a life changer for me, because I didn't have time for myself. I didn't have time for my family. Working, because especially when you are getting results, you just keep working, blah, blah, blah. But after that time, my life became much easier. It became much, much easier. So with this particular scale up strategy, you can automate a lot of things without you really attending to things by yourself. Then also in this particular support pack, you'll be getting the done for you promotional content. This done for you promotional content are content that you use to build up your page. There are things that will help you stand. It will give you authority in the forest niche. It will give authority in the forest niche. When they see all this content you are putting out, this content are the promotional content that I use personally. You will have access to use them yourself. And it is simple. It's just copy and paste content. It's not like anything. Just be copying, making short videos of this content and pasting them on your own page, on your own account, using them to run adverts, using them to generate organic traffic. So all this done for you promotional content will be available for you. They also have a training, more like a model that I'll be putting you through the video on the Forest CPA client incentive. This is how to use incentive to even get guaranteed clients every month. With this particular incentive model, you can even budget, like, I'm going to get 200 clients this month, not client, 200 conversions this month, 500 conversions this month. You can use this incentive model to do that. And so in this particular support pack, you have access to that, to how to do it. You know how to do that yourself. Like, I want to get 20 clients conversions this month with this particular broker. You can plan it out. You can use incentive model. Then you have access to African Geo CPA deals. Remember when I started and my first commission was 80 pounds? And as I grew, I was getting up to 500 within that my first year. So all the deals that I use, all the accounts, all the brokers that I use are the same brokers you also be using, which will make it much, much easier for you. And with these brokers, they can pay between $100 to $500 for each conversion. So with this, you can start immediately with these same brokers. Then you don't need to even be giving yourself a headache. Which broker should I start with? You don't need to start worrying about scam brokers. And it makes you to work on the same deal that I work on. So here's what you are getting from the support pack. You are getting the Forest CPA Startup Program, which will guide you on how to get started, set up your accounts for lead generation and conversion. Then you get 6 months access to our exclusive Telegram channel where you get Forest signals. This is the main lead magnet. People are making a lot of money every day, even marketers like you. It's not just their clients, even marketers like you are making money from it every day. So you have 6 months access to it. It is $100 that we charge per month for this group. We will give you 6 months access for free. By the time after your 6 months, you have made enough money to even be paying To pay $100 every month will be chicken change. Then your first 100 clients will have access to this same group for free. So imagine before you achieve 100 clients, and we are giving them 6 months access. So before you achieve 100 clients, you know how much you have made already. Then we'll also give you access to resell the Signal channel. So you can resell it to people. Give people, collect money for joining that Signal group. Whether you are charging them $100, you can sell that Signal group. We are giving you access to that for 6 months. Then the scale up strategy, you're also getting in this particular support pack, how to scale up to $10,000 or more. Automate things. You don't need to work more, like less work, more money. You're also getting the done for you promotional content. This is to help you build your content online for advertisement, for lead generation, and all that. You also position you as an authority in this particular niche. Then Forex CPA client incentive model. You'll be getting it. This will help you to use incentive to guarantee your conversion per time. You also be getting access to African Geo CPA deals. The deals that I work with, you'll be getting them also. Then you have access to our support group. This Forex CPA support, there's a special Forex CPA support group where you have access to. That group, when you have when people ask you technical questions, you can bring those questions to the group. We'll give you answer, you post it back to them. All this you get in the Forex CPA support pack. Now, if you have paid attention to all that you'll be getting access to in this CPA support pack, you will know that this program is worth at least $10,000. Because for the fact that you can even resell the Signal access for 100 clients for 6 months. Imagine you are selling it for $100 per month. For 100 clients, that is $10,000 alone. For the fact that you can use the Signal group to generate as your lead magnet to get sign-ups for 6 months for free, you can see how the worth of this support pack. Now, this particular offer is mainly, I've not been pushing it to the Nigerian markets. Has always been for my North American markets. And when I want to sell to them, because we don't spend, our currency is not the same. When I want to sell to them, I don't sell anything less than $1,000 because they are getting 6 months value that they can't even get elsewhere. And if you agree with me, I'm sure a lot of you will agree with me. In the last 3 days now on this bootcamp, what you paid for it is far less compared to the value we have given to you. That should show you the kind of value we give compared to what we charge. So even people who pay $1,000 for this support pack, it is still very much valuable to them. It is far more than that $1,000. So for you guys, I can't charge you that amount. Also consider the institution of the economy. But what I will do is I'll leave it open to you guys, just as I did for you for the 3-day bootcamp. Considering everything that you guys are getting that can make you scale to up to $5,000 every month, and that I charge $1,000 for this, and it is one-off payment, how much do you think I should charge you for this support pack? Give a reasonable amount in this comment section. Just drop a reasonable amount in the comment section. You are getting a value that is worth more than $10,000, and it is a one-off payment you are making. Give a reasonable amount you think I should charge. Remember that the aim of putting this out is not just the money for me, but to try and build a small army of CPA top guys that will be doing like $100,000 per year. Because if I can build that type of army, my own status will also increase in the international ranking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for commenting. Let me see if you comment and see what I can charge you guys. All right. Okay. I'm seeing different amounts. Like I said, be reasonable. Be reasonable. Consider what you are getting. And don't be greedy also. Okay. From the first few comments I can see, and for me to also uh at least deliver for you guys everything I've said I'm going to deliver, and also be considerate, considering the economy. And this is you making, if you get one sign up, even with get response, one sign up of $100, and you know we are getting more with forex brokers. Now with forex brokers, let's say you are even getting $200. $200, how much is that in naira now? I charge 1,000 with from my foreign clients. You know what? Because this cannot be for everybody. If you can't afford it, just go ahead, make your first $300 from the get response model that we have taught you. Get your first $300. You can be doing $300 every day. You'll be fine. But for the little army, small army that will be able to do this, I'll give you guys for just 100,000 naira. Yes, I'll do it for just 100,000 naira. I'm being reasonable with you guys. I'll do it for just 100,000 naira. What we'll do is, okay. I'll ask them to drop the account details. They'll drop the account details now, so you can make payments. What we should do is, because I know everybody cannot get this done. The first, let's do it for 10 people, just 10 people, because I don't want to overload myself with work. I can't attend to everybody. So let's do it for let's do it for 10 people. Let's do it for 10 people. Let's do it for 10 people. So the first 10 people, you get it for 100,000 naira. Because if I say I charge you $100, say $100 is about 150,000 naira. So let me just do it for 100,000. The first 10 people. So once we get 10 people, just close it down, and those 10 people, at least I can work with that small number. 100K is a fair amount for this. Now these are people like this. Even Tamino came in, and within his first 6 months, he already made 25 million naira. This is the same thing you guys are getting. As a matter of fact, you are getting more than what Tamino gets. That's the truth. There's some improvement based on experience over the years. So Tamino came in 4 years ago. So you guys are even getting better than what he got. And within his first 6 months that time, you can see some of his screenshots here that he was sharing with me back then. He did over 25 million naira in his first 6 months. First 6 months. Not just him. At that time that Tamino met me, he was an undergraduate in the University of Ibadan. He Tamino, sorry, I'm this is your sub. Tamino back then don't even have a passport, international passport. That's the truth. But today, you see, he's flying first class now. All by taking this opportunity during lockdown that time. All by taking this opportunity. You can now today buy a brand new car. He's using a brand new car here in Canada. Brand new 2023 car. He bought it in 2023, yes. He bought it in 2023, brand new. You see him traveling to go and watch Tottenham Hotspur in the UK. I don't know how he got to support this type of club, loser club. He's supposed to be supporting Arsenal like myself. He could afford this lifestyle all because of this same business. So it's not, like I said, it's not for everybody. If you can't afford it, just go ahead with the $300 in 30 days. Get your $300, and you'll be fine. And at that time, after you get your $300, you can build more on it. $300 every month, or even make on at $300 every month, so you can afford $1,000 support pack. After you have done that over a period of time, and you can afford $1,000, you can come for the support pack that time. But this discount is only for the first 10 people to get it at that rate. This is also somebody like you. This is Prince Akinami, who also made tens of millions from this same business, and it changed his life. This is Prince too. Back then, because as a matter of fact, Prince has not even he has never been to Lagos that time, sef. Not to talk of having international passport. Today too, he's traveling, making a lot. He's a big boy now, as in big boy. I see these guys now. You won't believe where they were when they came into the same class that you guys are in. See him sharing his results, his payout, and all that with me. Back then, this was back then. If you see Praise now, this is also someone like Raj Baba. He's a working class. He works at as a customer care personnel at MTN. His salary was not even much like enough back then, but now he's doing really good with the same business. Now, for these 10 people that I said, the first 10 people, what I will do with these first 10 people is I will give you another thing, which is a priceless bonus offer. And this is just for these 10 people. Priceless, I call it the priceless bonus offer. So bonus number one, I'm giving you guys 6-month access to the Signal group, which is like $600. Then after 6 months, you need to be paying $100 every month to stay in the group and your for your clients. Now, but these 10 of you that are getting the support at a heavily discounted price of 100,000 naira, what I'll do for you is I'll also now make this Signal group open for you for free for 1 year. So I'm giving you additional 6 months. Additional 6 months. That's additional $600 I'm giving you for this particular Signal group. Like I said, it's only for the first 10 of you. Bonus number 2. This is also a big one. This is also a big one. A full-blown forex trading course with over 30 hours easy to understand video. So I actually have a training course to know how to trade forex from elementary level to advanced level. And we have it in easy to understand videos. And these videos are over 30 hours of training. This is a powerful lead magnet. Now, I'll be giving it to these 10 people who are taking this offer. I'll be giving you access to this particular training video. This particular video you can also use it as lead magnets for people who want to learn forex by themselves. But before you give them access, they must first sign up with a recommended broker, deposit, and start trading. I sell this particular course, forex course, for full-blown forex course for $1,000. I'll be giving it to these 10 guys who will be taking this offer, who are taking this support pack. You can also use it as your own lead magnet, with not like you alone going through the videos, but if you want to use it as your lead magnet, you can also use it as your lead magnet. And lastly, that I'm giving these guys whoever out of these 10 that are taking this support pack, I'll also be giving you a 30 minutes one-on-one Zoom consultation with me. This is worth 500,000 naira. So you will come on board on Zoom, just you and I, one-on-one, 30 minutes consultation with me on this business. And I'll give you that time. I'm giving 30 minutes of my time. I'm also giving this to these 10 guys, 10 people who are taking this particular support pack. So the account details are already up. Let me check if you already have the 10. What we'll do is the next we are moving on to now. So, like I said, this is not for everybody. So don't bother yourself. You can't afford it. Just go ahead, apply the things I've taught you guys in the last 3 days. Get your $300 every month with Get Response. You don't need to bother yourself. This is not for everybody. This is only for people who want to scale and who can afford it. So this, you shouldn't feel bad if you can't do it. Focus on $300. Make your first money first. Get that cash and go with it. But if you can afford this and you want to scale, get this now at this discounted price. Because I'm sure those of you who can't afford this now, when you start making your money with Get Response, you want to come and scale up. And that time you pay $1,000 and get it. But those who can afford it and just get the 1,000, just get it at 100,000 naira now, and you're good to go. That does not mean you will still not make your money with Get Response, but this, you have secured this at a very discounted price. So I want to quickly confirm those who have made payment so we can close that support pack and focus back on our $300 in 30 days. And the next thing we'll be doing is to go to Q&A, question and answer session. Now, for this question and answer session, what I want to do to make it even more easy and interactive is that I want you guys to be able to ask your questions in audio and all that. So what we'll do is we'll put out a link in the group. Yes, we'll put out a link in the group. Google Meet link. We'll put out the Google Meet link in the group. So for those who are serious, who want to ask questions, you can use that link to connect. Then you'll be able to speak. I'll hear you, ask questions, and I'll be able to attend to you. So for question and answer, we are moving to Google Meet. The link will be in the group. You can join if you are interested in that. So for those who are interested in the support pack, quickly go make payment so you can be among the first 10, so you can access the priceless bonus offer. Once this support pack is taken, then I'm sorry, you can then wait till you can afford $1,000 to get the support pack. So if you've gotten value, let's now move to the question and answer session on Google Meet, where you can ask me questions and I'll be able to answer you. So I'm going to take like 5 minutes just for me to take a breather. You can also do that. And for those who are making payment, they can quickly do that before the question and answer session on Google Meet. So let's meet on Google Meet. We're closing this session now, and would move to Google Meet in 5 minutes time. Ensure you join Google Meet now. Those of you who have questions, join Google Meet. Those of you who want to make payments, quickly make the payment now, and quickly make the payment now so you don't miss out of the priceless bonus offer. All right, guys. So I would take the break, 5 minutes break, and join you on Google Meet. Thank you.